Hi Amit, hope you are doing great. So I have done all the update as per your requirement which you have suggested in the last email. So this is how our interface would look like. I have added couple of functionality to make it more decentralized and more controlled by smart contract. So when a user will come, this is what they will see, and we have included this component so user can upload their logo for their token. So first they have to connect. So click on connect, and here they have to pass their password. So you can see we have this beautiful loader, and here we are connected with the application. So you can see this is the address of our pre-sale contract in which user has to transfer the token. So this is what they have, and I have already created couple of pre-sale. So this particular contract can hold as many token as you want for a pre-sale. So currently I have created two pre-sale for two different token. That's what you will find. And here we have one more function called all pre-sale. So this particular function will give you all the pre-sales which user will create. So for example, you have multiple user creating their token and creating their pre-sales. That's all you will find in this particular section. And here this section is only visible to you because whatever pre-sale you will create, that will reflect here. And here you will find all the pre-sales which different user will create. So that's what we have. If you click on this history, here you will find the logo, the name, symbol, supply, address of the token, and hash. That's what you will find here. I can easily able to create pre-sale, and in the last email you talk about the supply. So we actually don't need the supply because whatever fund we're going to transfer to our pre-sale contract, that's going to be the supply. So this particular token has this much supply. This particular token has this much supply. So you can transfer as many token as you want. It's totally up to you. So let me show you. So I can simply click here and I can pick a logo. So I'm going to select my own image, and I will show you that we are using IPFS, Pinata IPFS, which is a free platform which allows us to upload the image, upload the data to the decentralized ecosystem, means IPFS. So right now I'm using the free version, and in the free's API key and secret key, we have maximum number of upload we can do is 1000. But if you go above that, you have to simply upgrade your plan. But right now we are using the free version. So here I have got the image. I can simply give the name. So I'll say, let's say Daulat Hussain. I can call the symbol to be, let's call this DH, or I can go with a capital DH, and I want to have the supply close to, let's say 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. I can click on this create. It's going to give you this loader create, and it will open the pop-up model. So I have done a couple of changes. Click on confirm, and you can able to see the transaction is in the pending mode. Once the transaction will complete, this loader will close and the entire data will changed. So we are following the state management, context state management. So still in the pending mode, and here the transaction got completed. Here we got it back, and now you will see we got this token reflecting here. So this is the token which I have created. You can simply close it, open it. So this is the one which we have created. You can simply reload the page and this will gone, but the token will reflect here. So here we got the name, the symbol, supply, address, and transaction hash. You can simply click on this image and you can simply share this icon which is stored on the IPFS Pinata, and you can simply provide to Etherscan for verifying your token. So that's what we have. So it looks absolutely perfect. Now I want to create a pre-sale. So this is the history. If I come back here, click on this, it will connect, and I'm connected. So right now you can see we have this 2 token for our pre-sale, but I have created this newly token, so I can simply assign that as well for the pre-sale. So for that I need to take the address. So you can simply copy the address from here. So I can simply click on this, and let's see, we have copied the address successfully. Yes, this is the address. So simply click on this, you will copy the address, and that's what you have to provide here. And here you have to provide the price which you want to sell. So I just want to copy the same price, and this much price I want to set for my token per. I can click on this create pre-sale. It's going to open our loader model, and here we have to confirm the transaction. So click on confirm. You will see the transaction in the pending state. Once the transaction will complete, it's going to refetch all the data and it's going to fill out in our entire component. So just wait. The transaction is in the pending state, and currently it's loading. And here the transaction is completed successfully. It will reload, and here you will find the data reflected here. So this is the token which we have listed for pre-sale. This is the symbol. So right now the supply is 0. You can see the token address creator, and here we have the price. Now I want to pass down the supply. So I have to get two things. If you come back here, we need two things. Actually, we need three things. We need the pre-sale contract address. We need the token address because this particular pre-sale contract can hold multiple tokens. So that's why we have to add extra field. And here we have to provide the amount of token we want to transfer. So first I'm going to click on this. It will copy the address of the pre-sale, and that's what I can simply paste here. I just remove this one and remove this one. Let's come back here. Paste the address. So this is the pre-sale contract address, which you can see. Here we have to pass the number of token we want to transfer. Okay, sorry. We have to pass the token name here. So this is the pre-sale contract address. Now we have to pass the token address. So I want to take this token address, click on this and paste here. This is the token address. Now I have to give the number of token I want to transfer. So our supply is this much. What I can do is I want to transfer close to 1000 token. And I can click on this transfer token. It's going to open the model and it's going to transfer the token to our pre-sale contract. So just wait. Here we are transferring this token. Click on confirm. Open up the MetaMask to see the transaction is in the pending state. That's why our loader is still loading up. And wait, the transaction will complete soon and it will transfer the token. So here the transaction got completed and we have successfully transferred the token to our DH. You can see our pre-sale contract has this much fund. So we have successfully transferred the token. Now I can simply remove this one, or you can simply reload the page to remove. Both is working fine. That looks good. Once we're done with that, we have transferred the token. Now I want to buy the token. So when I will buy the token, so for example, I have created this token, and if I try to buy the token, the fund will go back to my same account. So here we have followed the different logic. So those who will use your pre-sale contract for creating pre-sale and selling their token, so the creator will receive the fund whenever the transaction will happen. Whenever someone will buy their token, the fund will be transferred to the creator. So this is the creator. So if anybody will buy any one of these tokens, so this particular creator will receive the fund. So let me show you. So I can come back here. Let's try to buy the token. So first I have to get the address which I want to buy. So let's copy this one and I can paste here. And I want to pass the amount. So the amount I want to buy close to 50. I don't want to spend much fund. I don't have. Actually, there is no problem. This fund will come back to the same account because I'm using the same account for creating and buying. So this is the account. We'll get the fund. Now let's click on this. Oh, it's a withdrawal function. So okay, no problem. Let's try to withdraw the fund and let's withdraw the token to check this one. Here we are simply withdrawing the token, and the token will be withdrawn successfully from the pre-sale contract. So just wait. Here the transaction got completed and here it went down to 950. So we have successfully withdrawn the token. Close this one, close this one. Now we have to simply buy the token. So I need the address. Click on this, paste here, and I need to buy the fund. So I want to buy close to 100 token. Okay, not 100 per token. I don't have much fund. So click on this buy token. It's going to open the loader and it's going to open the pop-up model, and here I have to click. I have to pay this much fund, but this fund will come anyway back to my same address because I'm the creator and I'm trying to buy from the pre-sale contract. So the fund will be automatically come back to my same wallet address. The only thing I will do is I will pay the gas fee, and here you can see I got it. So it looks fine. The only amount I paid the gas fee, and I bought the token successfully. You can see it went down to 940. Earlier it was 50. So this looks good. There is no problem. We can successfully create the token. We can simply set for the pre-sale. We can simply transfer, buy and withdraw. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my account to show you the transfer of fund is happening smoothly. So I will come back to my first account. I have this much fund in that, and I'm going to create a token with this particular account. So simply click on it, and this time I'm going to take this logo and just wait. It's uploading our image to the IPFS. So now I'm going to simply call Daulat Hussain 1. I'll say DH1 as a symbol, and I want to have supply close to this much. Now if I click on this create token, it's going to make a call to our smart contract, and we have to simply confirm the transaction. And here the transaction is happening. So just wait. Once the transaction will complete, this particular token which we are creating with a different account will be registered in our contract. And here we have, so we have successfully created our token. If you come back to the history, so this is the 4 token we have created, and you can see we have used different account for creating, and this particular data is only visible to me, not anybody else can able to find, because this data is coming from the local storage. So this is what we have. If you come back to the pre-sales, right now we have this 3, and right now there is no pre-sales with this particular account which I'm using, but in the different account we have 3 pre-sales we have already created. So let's create one more with this latest token. So I'll simply come back here, and I want to simply get the address, simply copy this one and paste here, and I want to have the, let's say, the price. So I want to give something less, I'll say 5. Click on this create pre-sale. It's going to create and register our contract token to our pre-sale contract. So simply click on confirm, and it's loading. So once the transaction will complete, this particular token will be listed in our pre-sale contract, and now we can simply transfer the token and users start buying our token. So just wait, and the transaction is completed. It will close the loader, and here we got this one. So this particular user has this particular token, only one token he created for the pre-sale, and if I switch my account to the 6th one, you will find that there I have 3 pre-sales which I have created with this particular account. So if I switch, reload the page, click on this connect, it's going to fetch out the information. So right now these 3 tokens I have created pre-sales for this one, so it's reflecting that. But if I click on this all pre-sales, I will find all the 4 tokens. So this one is the best strategy which you have to implement if you are selling multiple token and you are creating a kind of marketplace where other user can also sell the token. Now let me transfer this. Let's transfer the token. So I can simply come back to my same account, and I go to first account, and I can simply reload the page, because whenever you do the changes, make sure to reload the page. Now I have to simply copy this address, and now I can simply transfer the token. So paste the address. I have to copy the token address, this one, paste here, and I want to transfer, let's say 500, not much. Click on this token transfer. So this token will be available here, and just wait, this much token we are transferring, and wait a moment. Soon as the transaction will complete it, and it will transfer the token to our pre-sale contract. So it's taking a little bit time. Obviously it's a blockchain, so we have to wait till the transaction get complete. And here you can see it's failed. As I told you that this is the problem of MetaMask, but sometimes the transaction take place, but the MetaMask failed to pick that. So if you reload the page, and always check, double check. So click on this and check here. So right now it's saying 0. Sometimes you have to refresh and check multiple times whether the token is transferred or not, because this data takes a little bit time for cutting. If I come back here, if I click on this, if I go on the Explorer, you will find that sometime the transaction gets succeed. You can see the transaction is successfully, the token transfer. So this is the weird problem we have in the MetaMask. So you should always check. If I reload, you will see this data, the token we have transferred successfully, it will reflect here, and you can see it's reflect here. So this is the weird problem we have in the MetaMask. We can't do anything in that. So we got that. Now what I want to do is I want to see the balance is also reflecting here. So I want to buy this token. So when I will buy this token, the fund which I will pay for buying this token, it will be go to this particular address, So let me switch and let me show you. I can back to the 6, and right now I have this one, and if I come back, you have to see the balance, like it has 1. So let me copy and save here, so I can see the comparison. So now I can swim back here. I can go back to my next account, number 6. So I have changed my account, so I have to simply clear my MetaMask history, otherwise the transaction will possibly fail, because it's keep the previous history. Click on that, it will connect, and now I can able to see all the token listed for pre-sales, and this is the one I have created. So I want to buy this token which is created by account number 1. So let's come back here. I have to get the address of the token. Click on that. I will click on this, and I want to buy, let's say 20. No, 20 is too much. I will buy 10 token. I don't want to exhaust my entire test fund which we have, and I am transferring this much fund. Click on confirm, and this fund will be transferred to that particular address who created this particular token. So let's just wait. We are paying the fund, and this fund will went down. It will go down. So once the transaction will complete, and here it got down. Got it? The transaction will complete, and here the transaction is completed successfully. You can see the fund went down. So let me reload the page. Okay, my bad. Actually, I have bought the same my token. I bought my token. I haven't bought this one. So I have to get the address from here. Simply copy this one, and I have to paste here. And then I can simply, let me check, yeah, 2 to 8. And this time I want to buy, let's say 10. That's why I've seen that why my fund went so little less, went down. So click here, confirm, and now I'm buying. So now I'm buying the token created by a different account holder. So this time the transaction will successfully complete, and it will deduct the fund from my account. So just wait. And here you can see this time it's went down, and we have successfully bought this particular token. If you come back here in the pre-sale, it went down to 495. Now if I switch back to the first account, you can able to see the fund successfully went to this particular account, and it's went up. So if I show you the previous fund, it has 1628, but now it has more. It has more. If I click on that, you can see now it has more. 16, it has 7, 8. So it went up to 5, and that's what we have charged. So this looks absolutely perfect. So I hope you have understood that what exactly you have to do. Now let me show you how you can deploy the contract. I already showed you in the last video, but let me show you one more time. And this is the additional function I have added. If you don't want to show this, you can simply remove that. All you have to do is to come back here in the pages, and inside the pages you have this particular component called pre-sale details. So this is the button we have added. This is the button. So all you can do is simply close this one. So this button is gone for all pre-sale. You can remove that, and you can also remove this table history. So this is the history of the pre-sale. You can remove that. There is no problem. If you don't want to show the history of the token pre-sale, or if you want to bring it back, you can simply do that very easily. I hope you know this. So it's back, click, and now it's going to simply connect, and you can have the data, and you can off. You can do the same thing with this pre-sale list, like all the pre-sale you have created. If you want to display, you can display, otherwise you can simply hide that one, and it will not display. Connect, and it will not display. So this is how you can do that editing. So this is fine, don't need to do anything in here. Now let me show you the contract, and in the contract I have added a couple of functionalities. So this is the same thing. We have done the changes in the data structure which we have used. This time we are following different data structure, and right now you can see this is the pre-sale which allow the user to create the pre-sale in our contract and passing by the token address and the price. So if you want to make it as it is, where other user can also create their token, so you can simply do that, just leave it as it is. But if you want that you should only create, like the owner of the contract can only create the pre-sale of the token, then all you have to do and simply paste here. So when you provide that, no other user can create their pre-sale in this particular contract. Only owner of the contract can create. So when you will deploy, you will be declared as an owner. Only you can create, no other. But I like to let other to create as well. So this is the only change you have to do if you want to allow others and prevent others. So once you do that, make sure you have to provide the updated API the way I have explained you in the last video. So this looks fine, and now let's deploy the contract. So I'll go to simply remove this, and let's deploy that fresh so I can show you what exactly you have to do. So I'm going to delete this artifact. I'm not changing anything in the contract. I'll simply remove that one, and here we have the command. So I'm deploying to the same network. You can pick the way I've explained in the last video. I'm not going to repeat the same thing. And so I can come back to the script deploy, and I can copy this one, and I'm going to simply paste here and hit deploy. It's going to deploy my contract to Polygon anomaly. Here the compile successfully, and it's going to give me the address. And the only thing you have to do is you have to simply copy the address, and you have to provide only one place. So simply copy the address, come back here in the constants, and here you have to provide, and that's the only thing you have to do. Nothing else you have to do. Like you can see, I have done the modification, because when you will get the final source code, so this is the code which I have explained in the last video, and this is the one which I'm explaining you in this video. In this token update, I have done all the updates. So in this, all you have to do is to simply provide the token presale address. Once you're done with that, simply save it. That's the only thing you have to do. And if you make any changes in the contract, make sure to provide an updated ABI. So simply come, select the ABI, and that's what you have to simply provide here. So simply replace, paste here. So it looks good. So that's the only thing you have to do. So this is the latest update token which I am explaining you, and this is the old which I have explained in the last video. Looks good. Now if I come back here, let's start the application. Type npm run dev. So here our application started successfully, and there is no token available. There is no token available here as well in our presale contract. So first thing, we have to create token. So click on this, and here I'm going to select this dollar. It's going to update, and I'm going to create the token in the exact order the way you said. So I'll say token A, I'll say TA. I want to have supply this much. Click on this create token, and it's going to make the call to our MetaMask. Let's confirm the transaction. If I open that, you can see the transaction is taking place, and here it's telling us to speed up the transaction, but we are fine with the speed. And just a moment, and the transaction is completed successfully, and here we got it. So if you click on the history, here we have the first token. Let's do the same thing with the second token, but we have to reload the page. I don't want to change the icon, so this time I'll go with this. Got it. Now this will be our token B, TB, and I want to add something, whatever supply you can have. Click on this connect and create token. Now we can simply confirm, and the transaction is taking place. Just a moment, and the transaction is completed successfully. So we got our second piece of token. Now let's do the same thing with the third token. Click on that. This time I will go to download, and here I have the image. Let's upload this. Here it's got uploaded. Now I can say TOK in token C, and say TC, and I want to have supply something like this. Click on this, and it's going to click on create token, and it's going to open the MetaMask, and I have to simply confirm the token. Here the transaction is the pending mode. So once the transaction will complete, it's going to list the token, and we have successfully created our token. So it looks pretty good. If you check, here we have all the token now. So if I close this one, if I go to the presale, there is no token available. So let's add this. So I'm going to open this one, and let's add this one by one. So first thing, we have to get the address. So click on that, paste here, and I want to set the price and create a presale. Here the transaction is happening. Click on confirm. Check the MetaMask, the transaction is in the pending state, and once the transaction will complete, you can simply check that it will add it to our presale. So transaction is completed, and here we have the first contract. Now we have to get the second one. I'll copy this address, I'll go to paste here and create on this, and confirm the transaction. Confirm. Let's open the MetaMask. The transaction is the pending list, and here the transaction failed. You can check always, and here the transaction succeed. So the problem we have in the MetaMask, and you can see it's added successfully. So this is the second token we have added. Let's add the third one. So let's click on the history and get this address, and that's what I can simply paste here, and I can set the price to exactly the same, and create on this create presale, and I can click on this confirm, and here the transaction happening. So the transaction is completed, and you will find the token is added. Now we can simply transfer the token to the presale contract. So click on this, and we have to get the address. Simply copy on this, and here we have the function. Click on that. First we're going to transfer this particular token address, and I want to transfer, let's say 200 token. Click on this transfer token. It's going to transfer to the token to our pre-sale contract. So just wait. Here we have the MetaMask popped up. We are transferring the token TA. Click on confirm, and the transaction is in the pending state, and transaction completed successfully. You'll see the balance will reflect here 200. Now let's do the same thing with the second token. Click on this, and I can simply paste the address, and this time I want to transfer 100 token. Click on confirm. Click on this confirm. Click on the MetaMask to check, and the transaction is successfully completed, and here we have the 100. Now I'm going to take the third token. Click on this, paste here, and let's keep it 100. Click on that. You can transfer as many tokens as you want. It's totally up to you. You can transfer the entire token supply which you have created. So we have successfully transferred the token. That's all it's reflecting here. Let's try to buy a couple of tokens. So I want to buy the token B. I can copy the address, paste here, and I want to set the quantity. So I want to buy, let's say, I don't want to spend much amount. I can click on buy token. It will transfer the money to the creator, and it will transfer the token back to me. And this much font I'm paying for buy token. I can simply buy that. It's in the pending state. Just wait. The transaction will complete soon. And here it went down. If I want to buy this one, I can simply click on that, paste the address, and I want to buy 15. Click on this buy token, and it's going to simply proceed the transaction. This much font I'm paying for purchasing. Click on that, and here we are confirming the transaction. It's taking a little bit time, and the transaction is completed. You can see this went down. If I want to do the same thing with this one, click on this C token, change the address, and I want to buy 10 token out of it. Click on that, and it's going to make the call to my MetaMask, and I have to simply confirm the transaction. Open this one, and here we have this, and the transaction failed, but it's went successfully transferred. If you check here, the transaction successfully completed. So that's a problem with the MetaMask, but it's working absolutely fine. So this is how we can simply buy the token. So we have checked this create, transfer, buy. Let's call the withdrawal. So I can simply withdraw. So I can copy the address of the token A, and I want to withdraw the entire fund. So I have 185. I can withdraw the entire token. Simply click on this withdraw, and it's going to transfer the token back to the creator, means the one who will register the token in the pre-sale. So it will come back to me. So as you can see, I have successfully withdrawn all the token, and if you want to test that out, you can simply come back here in the test network, and if you want, you can simply copy the address. So this is the account which created all the token. Come back here, click on this, paste here, and you will come back this section, and you will find all the token which you have created. So you can check one by one. So this is the token A, this much supply we have given, and we have this another one. So whatever token you will create, that's all you will find here. So we have created all of the token, that's you can able to see. So I have successfully withdrawn all the token from our pre-sale. That looks pretty good. Now let me show you that how you can generate your own API key and secret key for Pinata, so you can upload the image to the IPFS for your logo. So if I come back in the code base, so this is the project we have. Let me close this one. So make sure to come back here in the token. Inside that, go to the component, and here we have this upload logo. Inside that, this is the function which allows us to upload to the Pinata. So all you have to do is to simply provide your API key and secret key. And Pinata is free. You can able to create and upload 1000 document in one API key. So it is enough. So simply open a new tab, type Pinata Cloud. It's a free platform. You can read about it. Simply create your account and log into your dashboard. So I already have my account, so I will simply log into my dashboard. And here I have in my dashboard, you can able to see all the documents which I have uploaded to IPFS, all the logo recently which I have show you. That's all you will find here. Now I can click on this create API key. You can click on this new to create a new one. You can call whatever you want. I'll say tool. I want to have an admin level access, and from here you can set the limit. You can set 100, 20, but the maximum limit you can set is 1000 in one API key. Now click on this generate, and it is going to give you the API key and secret. Simply copy this one, and that's what you have to simply replace here. Paste, and this is copy, and that's what you have to simply paste here. Once you're done with that, now you are ready to use it. So simply close this one, come back here, reload the page, and you can click on that, and you can simply upload another document. So it will upload, and this time is going to use the recent API key which we have created. It uploaded, and now we can call whatever you want, d. I'll say d, and I can have this apply to whatever you want. Click on this connect and create, and it's going to create your token. So simply click on this confirm, and it will complete the transaction, and it will create the token for you. So here we have that one. So everything is working fine. You have to follow the exact step. So we have tested all the things, and you can able to create, withdraw, add, and that's all you can able to find. So we have created the token. If you come back to the history, this is what you can see we have created. You have to do the same thing. Okay, you can simply withdraw, add, transfer. That's all you can do. So I hope you have understood that what exactly you will get in the final source code. So this is the old code which I show you in the last video. This is in that I have done all the update, and you have to do exactly the same thing which I have show you. And if you have any question, you can simply ask David.